Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. In the last one, we totally went off on a tangent. Did not do at all what I wanted to do, which was go find the pet rock Flory for Eskia to be able to swim. But we explored a lot of stuff. We went over to the beach. We went back to the areas we'd previously been in. Still couldn't fight the chromatic sheep. And then we went to the Yellow Harvest, and that pretty much took up the rest of the episode where we explored the entire Yellow Harvest. We found a mime that we couldn't kill, and we found a chromatic enemy that we couldn't kill. But other than that, we did manage to kill the final boss after a few attempts. And then at the very end, we found this hidden gestural arena, which I want to check out real quick. See what this is. Hopefully it's not going to be like too much of an area. Or it'll just be like, I can fight people here. And then after that, there's an enemy right next to this arena that I wanted to fight, because I don't know if we fought that enemy yet. And then we could go to the pet rock. I can't see very much here. I guess this seems to be the only way to go. Since there's a flag, I'm assuming we can die here. Top secret fight club. If you're not tough, you could still run away. I have no idea how strong they're gonna be. Mael's probably still my... I mean, Gustav's pretty good at 1v1ing with his current build of just marking people and getting his entire health bar back every single turn. But Mael is better at just, like, one-shotting them. And who will destroy me? Wait, these are all the same people, right? Except... I'm pretty sure we fought the Colossus. I'm pretty sure we fought Big Hands. I don't think we fought Tiny Head, but I remember the Gestural Village, someone mentioned that their favorite fighter was Tiny Head. But I think he's the one that we didn't fight. Good choice, he's the weakest. Thank you. Yeah, I remember fighting this guy. He tricked me into thinking that he was gonna punch with his fist, and he actually just punches with his sword hand. Although, does his sword hand look slightly different? Anyways, should I just go for the one-shot? Surely he's not one-shottable. So that might be a mistake. But being in defensive stance would probably be to my benefit. Oh, never mind. He died in one hit. Last stand critical. 100% crit chance while fighting alone. Wait, what? So this is for specifically duels, huh? Oh, whoops. Health and defense. Maybe I should put that on Gustav for his dueling build. Because he doesn't really need the free aim marks. But I'm not currently using Gustav, so maybe I should use someone else to master that skill first. Does anyone have like a useless pick though? Oh yeah, we found the second energizing start. Obviously there should be a 2 somewhere as well. We found 1 and 3. I mean, this just makes it so you don't need critical chance at all to do this. It's stun boost. Like, the only reason for me to run stun boost on her is for the stats, right? For the speed. I do want speed for her, but we can master this real quick and then figure it out.
Okay. 있어?
I could fight him again, huh?
있어, 얘가 reload.
Okay, I'm still faster. I guess I just go for the one shot. Oh, he just barely lived. Oh, that's not the move I was expecting. I'm in defensive stance. He's not burning. I guess I just gotta go offensive stance. It was probably gonna kill anyways. Okay, another new Picto. Gain rush if fighting alone.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight the first guy again really quick. I assume there's... You already beat up this fight, so there's no reward. You still want to do it? Oh, okay, no. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, is there a reward for beating them again? Okay. His feet are legendary. Alright, we almost killed him on his turn, although I assume that took my 50% extra damage at the start of a fight.
Let's dance. Let's spill some ink. On me.
I should have equipped my other skill. Oh, jeez. So that was the only turn where he could have killed me. Because I was in offensive stance, so I take 50% more damage. That was the only turn he could have killed me in one hit. That's annoying.
Okay.
Watch, now I'm not even going to be able to parry like his first moves or something. So maybe I should do something differently. Well, there's no guarantee that he's going to do his moves in the same order again. I really should equip that other move that actually gives me the opportunity to break, because I think I could just break here and then win. I think we got an extra crit this time. I might just be able to kill. Maybe I should, if I just use my free aim. Okay, we marked him again. Surely I could kill it this much, right? Alright, we got him. Yeah, having my other single target skill would probably be more advantageous. Protecting last stand. Gain shell if fighting alone. So it's like, obviously I should probably be equipping those to do these fights. And maybe that's the play. But the problem is all these things give defense and HP. So I'd be really slow. Like, I'm getting 120 speed right now. Yeah, actually exactly 120 speed off of my Pictos. Not having that anymore. But you get Rush, so you'd be 33% faster. You get Shells, so you'd take less damage. Where was the other one? And you get 100% crit chance? Where was it? Oh, Last Stand critical here. So what do I have? I have Death Bomb for the stats. Breaker, not exactly necessary, but its ability is kind of good and it's expensive. And it has decent stats, and then Augmented First Strike for the stats. So let me try putting on these other things. Because I have a feeling this last fight is going to be difficult. Might as well just swap them so I remember. So we have a 100% crit chance. We'll have Shell and we'll have Rush. So are we actually going to be faster because we have Rush? Yeah, we will be faster. We essentially have like almost 800 speed. And I assume the buff is just permanent because we're constantly going to be alone. It's not like we stop being alone in the middle of the fight. So it should just keep refreshing. And we also have a bunch of HP and a bunch of defense. This guy looks ridiculous.
Ready to parry.
Oh! Okay, I wasn't ready for that first one. But with his hit, he didn't do too much damage. Oh, I didn't actually switch the ability so I could possibly break him. That was a mistake. He's got a lot of HP. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be the attack. I could always use healing items, so we should be fine. But now I have to go into offensive stance. Okay, I need to heal.
Not looking good.
But this is bad because I guess it'll make me stanceless.
Nice.
Oh, that was just... Oh.
I can do it.
He's too fast. And I'm not good at blocking these moves for some reason. And he keeps critting me. Can you stop critting me, please? Okay, I finally did something.
Finesse and grace. Flames on me.
Okay, we're doing a little bit better now.
On me.
Oh, he really threw me off with that one.
On me.
Dang it.
Not looking good.
This guy, the variations between his moves are a little bit hard to tell. What do you mean? Because I'm not fighting the guy who I was talking to. I'm fighting someone else. The guy who I was talking to just tells you who you're fighting. Or lets you pick who you're fighting. So anyways, we're probably gonna die here, but we'll give it our best try. Oh, I actually got it.
Okay.
What? Why is she supposed to be bigger? We're the point of the game is that we're fighting giant monsters usually. He's not on fire, which is a problem.
On me.
Okay, I actually blocked it. Hey, we actually won.
Oh, maléficina gomilula. Ah, tous les gomma willow, fausse équipe. Oh, ni soge garilo.
Get out of my sight. What the heck? Solo fighter. Deal 50% more damage if fighting alone. So yeah, like this guy that I was talking to is not the guy who I was fighting. I don't know if the guy who I was fighting is actually here or not. That's one of the guys that I fought. I think that's one of the guys who I fought. Yeah. So I fought that guy. I fought this guy. Who else did I fight? Oh, this is the last guy I fought. Yeah, Tiny Head. That's the guy who I was just fighting. So he's tall. He's oh, where is she? This is the girl who was fighting him, so they're pretty much accurate to how the battle looked. Okay, we won the secret arena. Let me re-equip. We have all these cool pictos now. Why does this one give crit rate if it is related to the other? Oh, that was the wrong one. Gain powerful. Wait, when did I get this one? Did I get two of them at the end there? Anyways, how are you? Which one? Where are the ones that I had? Death Bomb. Swap those. Then I had this. And what was the last? I had Breaker. And then you... Like, which one should I master first? I guess Solo Fighter? Probably the best one. Everyone's full health. Okay, how do I... Let's get out of here. Let's rest. My L probably leveled up. Oh, everyone leveled up. I'm going to... Oh, she leveled up twice. Just gonna get all speed. I just gonna keep going with speed for everyone until we hit 99. Oh, but we might have enough for Typhoon now. You don't have enough for anything that I want. I guess we could maybe think about getting that skill, but I think I'm gonna get this skill first. Sword Ballet. We can finally get Typhoon. You like Esquier? the giant balloon guy? And we could get this as well, all set. Now, what do I actually put on? I feel like I'm not going to use Card Weaver. Let's put all set there instead. Wait, did it actually work? Yes, it did. And then for you, put Typhoon. I don't know if I want to keep... it's probably better than Healing Light. Where's Esquier? So, Esquier down there, we can't actually see his name, but if we're out in the overworld... Yeah, I got you. If we're out in the overworld, we can ride Esquier to get around the map faster. So when we're here, then we can use Esquier, and he runs around the map. Alright, we're gonna fight this guy now. This guy might be too difficult. I have no idea. Chromatic Brawler. That doesn't sound good. He's got a weak spot. That was 17,000 damage, but his health bar didn't really move them. That seems like a problem. What do I do here? I really need to... I need to just use the other skill. It would be so useful right now to just be able to break him. I guess do this. Oh! Oh, that was a lot faster than I expected it to be. I don't think Esquier is a real animal. Also, this guy's not a real animal. They're just kind of made up stuff. Well, now we have a problem. We need to revive her.
Let's push forward.
But she doesn't have enough AP to rock slide. I think we just go straight back into this. Come on, man. He does a 5-hit combo. I didn't get any of them either. And I don't have... I used the skill point, so I don't have enough skill points. Just revive her.
The expedition's not over.
Okay, what can we do? We got a problem. Rush.
Let's speed things up.
That didn't give us an extra turn here. Not her. No, jeez. I missed. I needed Lune. She's the only one who can break people.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, he's still on fire.
On fire.
No margin for error.
So the only good thing about enemies like this is they're most... Well, I guess he did have that AoE move, but he's only killing people single target. Okay.
Finesse and grace.
We stunned him.
Precise. Strike.
He's so close to dead. Do I just intervention? Or should I rush? I think if I rush, I guarantee a victory. But someone might die for it. I could Ice Lance and maybe slow him down. Uh-oh. No! I can't get the timing on this right at all.
If I die, so be it.
Do we have another revive?
Merci.
Okay, just immolate him.
Feel the burn. I can do it.
We're stanceless. I think he'll just... Oh, he died to that. Okay. Well, that guy was tough. Powerful revive. Apply powerful for 3 turns when revived. You know, that would have worked there. I wonder what stats that gives. Gives a lot of really good stats. Oh, there's an item here, too.
Well, that will help.
What did we get? Oh, chroma. So, let me use the potion. Instead of breaker for the break damage, it might be more valuable to just have this. We get more crit, more speed, and every once in a while the revive, but it's mostly for the stats. Yeah, powerful revive is not a very high cost skill. Okay. Did I watch the Power Rangers? I mean, at some point I've seen like an episode of Power Rangers or something, but it's never really something that interested me.
Interesting.
Before we go up there to find the pet rock, we should probably camp. Oh, what's over here? Just like a side path. What the heck? Well, let's camp before we fight those guys then, so we get our health back. Oh, we could try some of the new music that we found. We played that one. Let's try this. We'll just go down the list.
I'm just glad, just like whoever found me. I like having you.
Same.
Okay, we already heard all that. I assume that everyone.
You're gonna.
A creature.
Yeah, everyone's just saying the same stuff.
Finally found.
So it's.
I think.
What's up, SKA?
I haven't seen it.
When was the lot?
Oh,
Your best friend.
yes.
Okay, let's go talk to the curator. Hello, good sir. Do we have any of these? No. We do have a lot of color of Lumina. If we wanted to give someone an extra AP, now would be the time. Let me check how much AP or how much Luminas I have left over. Looks like I have 4. And where's Breaker's 10? But Energizing Start would be good as well. Oh, I need to change her ability before I forget. To this one. Alright, see ya. Have a good one. So, if I want to get this, I need 11 Luminas. We could do that. We can afford 11. Oh, this one doesn't make you hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The achievement interrupted me. Wait, did I only do 10? I think I only did 10 now, right? Because I'm dumb. Yeah, I only did 10. Of course I did. I only counted to 10, so I don't know what I expected, but... Oh. Now, I should maybe also check Lune. Nope, not this menu. Okay, give me 1 extra AP. Lune currently has 4 extra AP, but I'm sure she has some useless skills. Right? Energizing Break is not as useless as I make it out to be. I'm trying to never basic attack with her. And the goal is pretty much to never basic attack with anybody. So I take off staggering attack. Then I need 10. I mean, as long as I'm not just burning all of these for no reason, it's probably fine to just level up these characters. Alright, Lune. Okay, now everyone has Energizing Start 3. I haven't mastered Energizing Start 1 yet. Where is it? Does it not show up on this list if you haven't mastered it yet? Oh, I'm stupid. I should have just waited till I mastered Energizing Start 1 because it's way cheaper. Dang it. Anyways, just equip those two for now. That was kind of dumb. But I'm sure we were going to need those points. Or use those points anyways. We don't necessarily need them. And then I wanted to upgrade weapon. Gustav is, like, fine at the moment. Lunae and CL are behind. The problem is I haven't found another weapon for CL yet, and I really don't want to upgrade this weapon until I know that, like Gustav, she doesn't actually get abilities. We don't have any Resplendent. So which one should I upgrade? Because I'm probably going to upgrade whatever I pick to 9. Not that one. This one's also okay, but eh. It's between lightning and burn, huh? I think I just do the burn one. Because it lets me just, for super cheap, light someone on fire. Okay, so now that's at level 9. And yeah, hopefully soon we'll just find another weapon for her, so at least I know if I should be upgrading this or not. And one of the reasons I came here was to rest, so I could get my potions back. Who leveled up? Gustav leveled up. You'll just get speed, probably. Lunae leveled up. I'd like you to get some speed. I mean, it's kind of like a joke that I'm only going speed. But at the same time, if you think about it, it's just the best stat in the game, right? Like, first of all my characters have a weapon that scales off of agility. Second of all, it gives defense. So, like, my characters have a decent amount of defense. She has a bunch of HP now, but... like, having an okay amount of defense... we're really just low on health. Because we got good attack power, we got really good speed, we got decent defense, and we got decent crit rates. I mean, I could get that lightning skill, but I need to think more on what I'm gonna do with her build now that we have Typhoon. Especially because I don't know. I need to figure out how I'm actually gonna ever cast Typhoon. So we fought one of these giant Burgeon guys before. Except he was all alone. This guy appears like he's gonna have 2 friends with him. So we're probably just gonna want to focus those guys down as fast as possible. And then just deal with him afterwards. Oh. Okay, so that's a flying guy, right?
Let the ink flow.
Oh, that didn't kill? Okay, he's weak to fire. But I probably should just immolate and then thermal transfer until I can Typhoon, which should just be one turn of thermal transfer. And I'm just hoping that Mael can kill that guy.
Feel the burn. Yeah.
She should be able to, don't get me wrong, but... Ooh, but I really would... Oh, no, there's no reason to do that new move right now. I think as bad as it feels to just use this to kill that guy, I think getting rid of an extra enemy... I mean, I guess there's something to be said for not getting rid of an enemy if you know you can perfectly parry all of his moves, but... Okay, so I can technically use all set turn 1 now. The obvious disadvantage to doing that is I have no AP afterwards. Yeah, let's do it.
That's lucky.
Oh, and that actually gave us another turn before this guy gets to go. He's on fire, so I can go straight back into Virtuous Stance.
On fire. Chroma is flowing.
And then here, I'm just gonna Thermal Transfer. So I get enough AP to next turn Typhoon. No! Not Lune! I don't think there's any way to... I guess I should have tried to dodge. Because parry doesn't seem like the right move. So, the thing about this is we know that we can only get spat out if we break him. Now, luckily for us, we did just equip our other break ability, so Lune was not the only one who could break. But that is a little bit inconvenient. I don't suppose I can cleanse Lune of being eaten. No, that doesn't appear to work. So we have to auto attack here, which sucks. And it's gonna take me a while to get up to... But I could just use it and stay in Virtuous Stance. Because it is high damage. Okay, that does a lot of damage.
Here's your card. Finesse and grace.
And now I probably just go over to defensive stance. And he's about to get broken now.
Dodge. On me. Take your shot.
Okay, I kind of messed that up. I can't remember what Exhausted does. It makes it so you don't get AP, right? I believe so. There's no good reason for me to not use Dark Cleansing then. Because then it should give my buffs back to Mael as well. So I can just break him right now. But then I think I end up stanceless. So it might be better to wait till next turn to do that.
Okay.
5-hit combo. Oh my gosh, that's a tough one. Okay, we need her back because I can't break without her.
I can do it.
She is stanceless, so we kind of are in the same situation, but I gotta just break.
Finesse and precision.
Okay, does Lune come out without buffs? Yes. So it might be a good idea to cleanse myself, even though I don't need the cleanse, but it would propagate the buffs back to everyone. And we ended up with Lune now not having enough AP to cast Typhoon, which sucks. I could just burn him.
Flames. On me.
You can't break someone twice in a row, right? Like, he's already broken, so Rock Slide would not do anything here.
Dodge.
Are you... Oh, someone said dodge, so I could have dodged it, I think.
I can do it.
Wait, can he just be broken again immediately? It kind of seems like he could just be broken again. But I don't currently have enough damage, or enough AP to break with you. And if I break with... Oh no, now it reset the bar. Is that a visual bug or is that just how it works? And I don't have any stains from before.
Go forward. Finesse and grace.
Okay, so it seems like maybe every single one of her turns is when that goes off. So I probably want to... I don't need to spark, really. But it would be nice to be in defensive stance.
Flames on me.
Let the ink flow.
Yeah, okay, so at the start of her turn, we get the damage and the healing. That's nice. She has no AP, though, right now. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to use Typhoon effectively, because almost every time you're using it, your next turn is gonna suck.
Let's dance.
I'm ready. Ready to evade.
En garde.
I missed one of them. He's still on fire.
From fire.
A storm is coming.
Okay, we get the healing. He's burning, so I think I just go for more AP, see if I can get back to another Typhoon.
Let's spill some ink.
And I need to just do damage right now.
I'll do it.
Oh! He could eat multiple people?
Finesse.
That seems
grace.
pretty bad. I don't have enough AP to break him right here, so I need to do something else first.
From fire.
Okay, well, we ended up winning. We leveled up 2 weapons. We got augmented counter 1. Oh, no, I think we just leveled that up because we already have that mastered. And we got another Burgian skin. That was quite the battle. I didn't realize he could eat multiple people. That definitely throws a wrench into things. I figured he could only have one person eaten at a time. So that leveled up that Picto quite a bit. We might want to take a look at that and see what its stats are now. And then I don't know what we do with the second skin. Maybe we have another person that we gotta feed it to, or the same guy might need it again. Let me use an elixir, because we're kind of weak. Gustav, which of your weapons is now better? Now that you have 2 level 8 weapons. 362, 311. I mean, this one looks cooler, but this one seems a lot better. Unless, like, that one enemy that we ran into just absorbed Earth, so it wasn't really better there. No, I want Pictos now. This gives 385 health now. And 6% crit rate. This is our second strongest Picto, I guess. Is there anyone running just health and crit Picto? I mean, Gustav kind of could. You're running health and defense. You don't really need solo fighter. Like, it's not... It's kind of just there for the stats and for mastering it. We already have augmented counter mastered. I don't think the Lumina doesn't get any better. It's still 25%. And I assume it still costs the same amount. Where is it? Yeah, it still costs 3. So we really just would want it for the stats. It's a lot of HP. It's the most HP we could get out of anything, but... Okay, let's see where this leads to now. Is that another one of the children? Lost Gestural? Okay, we found another one, so that should give us a reward the next time we go camping. Alright, you can't jump in the overworld. Another new
Interesting.
Picto. 3% health on parry. That's pretty good. I feel like I would just run that on everyone. Depending on how expensive the Lumina is. But I'd rather just immediately try and master that. Is that... I mean, it's only level 5 compared to this level 6, but what are we looking at? There's just slightly less stats, but that ability is way better. I'd rather master this first. It only costs 5. I'll probably just run it on everyone. Because then just every character will have a way to get a little bit of health. Like, when you play well, you just get health back, right? So it's not just hopeless. You can, like, claw your way back into the fight. Because right now, it's like, oh, if you make too many mistakes, then it's just over. But with that, you can make some mistakes, and then you can correct your mistakes. Whereas, at the moment, the mistakes just keep stacking up and it never gets any better. Should I just camp again so I don't forget? I know somehow it's taken us an hour to get here. When we were just gonna go straight here. But I don't want to forget to get the reward for... Let's try a new music. Are we actually getting diminishing returns from this now? It's 3, 3, 3, 3. I mean, there was a point where it was giving us 5, 5, 5 and like 5, 6, 5 sometimes. So it is kind of giving us diminishing returns now, huh? But even so, like, I'm only getting 9 defense. And if I do this, I get 7 defense, right? And I get 2 attack out of doing that. Or if I do this, I guess I get 3 attack. This gives me 6 speed, whereas this only gives 9. I could start going more into luck. I have a feeling it's a safe bet to invest in stats that support Mael's sword right now. Because I think this sword, like, I could potentially just use it the entire game. It just seems that good in its effect. It's not even its other 2 effects, right? Its other 2 effects are, like, whatever. I could definitely find some abilities to work around that. But its first effect of just starting in Virtuous Stance, which gives you an extra AP, because apparently it counts as switching from stanceless to virtuous, and you just start in the best stance immediately, kind of means I could just start investing in defense and not feel that bad about it. Because, like, the tankier she is, probably the better. Or I could start looking to try and get, like, as much crit rate as possible. But this also gives crit rate. It just feels really bad to not still be boosting my speed. Because there's definitely still a lot of creatures we're behind speed in. But we are noticing that, like, 1 level up is getting me 9 speed, right? Whereas the Pictos are getting us, like, 50, 60 speed right now. And those Pictos are only, like, level 7. we're starting to get level 8 Pictos, but we can imagine that Pictos are at least going to go to 20 because that's what weapons, that's where the last weapon unlock is at. But I think weapons might even go past that, which means that Pictos will probably go past that, which means that we might just be getting insane stats later on from the Pictos and not as much from our attributes. I think I'm gonna go for the flat 60 agility. It's a good number, and then we'll start moving into other stuff. Probably defense for her. And we'll probably apply that logic to everyone. Just go for like the flat 60 agility. Because you're still at least getting 11 speed out of this. And 6 defense, 2 attack. And Lune didn't level up. You need 5 more levels. And I don't know exactly what I'm going for with you next. Like something that just immediately puts you into a moon stance seems kind of good. But I'd rather have it be like a useful ability. Plentiful Harvest seems really good. So there's a few skills. Plentiful Harvest. This one's just a heal. The other one was Delaying Slash. That seems really good. Just push someone's turn backwards. But it only delays their turn if you actually consume Foretell. You can't just use that. And this only gives AP if you actually consume Foretell. Yeah, the problem with this ability is I'm just gonna... Like, if I use this early for no good reason... And then I use, All Set, or... Which one was it? Rush? Then all of a sudden I'm just in Twilight for no reason. And I can't actually get AP back while I'm in Twilight. And I haven't placed any Foretell yet. So it's just kind of awkward. So maybe it is better that these abilities keep you in Sun, All Set, and Rush. Because then I could stack Sun, then I can Foretell once we have all the buffs up. And then I can consume the Foretell to get into Twilight. But it's just that turn where you're just stacking Foretell that feels kind of bad, because she doesn't really do that much damage. So that turn doesn't feel very impactful. Did I get a weapon for you? I did not, right? I mean, maybe I should just upgrade her weapon, because she is in my party, and she has the lowest level weapon. Imagine if this sword did what this one does, only for Virtuous Stance. Where just whenever you're stanceless, at the start of your turn, just switch to Virtuous. That would be so crazy. Because this one, you only get to start in Virtuous, which counts as a switch. But this one, like, if something goes wrong, if you get stunned, if you have to use a potion, all of those, you would still just get straight into Virtuous. I think I should level this up. Just because I think I have a lot of the materials. Well, let me check how many of the materials I have. I have 12. I should at least get it to like 7. Because that's pretty cheap. And most of the weapons I'm getting are dropping at 7 and 8 now anyways. Yeah, it only cost me 4 to get 2 more levels, whereas now it would cost me 6 to get to level 9. Although that might be acceptable to just go to 9 right now, right? Yeah, I probably should do it. I mean, I'm complaining that she does no damage, so I should probably just put her on an even playing field for dealing damage. And her weapon actually has the most power out of anyone's, right? You have 345. She has 454. 346. Yeah, her base power is the highest. Yeah, even just her attack power now is the highest out of anyone. She pretty much doubled her attack power just now. So that should help. Okay, now we can finally get to the area that I've spent 2 episodes trying to get to. And we can search for the pet rock. Anything up here? So we're also trying to master that heal on parry thing. Oh, this area is a little bit laggy, but it's a Ferris wheel. Wait, were these? Oh, they're not roses. Cutscene?
Wanna go for a ride? Apparently, that was where people went on dates, you know? What do you think happened in those cabins?
No, actually, my guess is this was Expedition 50. You see, they created this giant wheel, and they tried to cross the world.
Okay, Professor.
Mes amis, Flory's close. I can feel it.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you get Flora yourself?
Oh no, too much effort.
Oh, good. One of these guys. Okay.
So, wait. Esquire is that powerful?
Apparently so, but also lazy.
All right, let's go.
Great.
What a weird creature.
He just takes the giant Burgeon out in a single hit. Alright, is there anything I can interact with here? No. Alright, let's continue. Can't go down those rocks. Like, I swear they're gonna put, like, a secret right over the cliff that everyone misses. Just the second I stop looking is when it's gonna appear. Wait, was there something? No. There's a... Oh, hello. That scared me. I don't know if we could jump down there. I'm gonna go to the flag first.
Nice.
Roma? What is this creature? I guess there was no reason to rest, but whatever, it doesn't do anything. Let's see if I could jump down here. Follow that guy. Nope. 78, huh? I mean, even some of the early expeditions already made it, like, decently far. Okay. Looks like we're already just getting into a boss fight immediately. Oh, but... we'll go on a side path first. Go all the way over here, grab this. Probably just a color of Lumina. It's kind of funny to me, because, like... and this game seems to do it too, right? Because if you look at the weapons... purple is like first is gray, then is blue, then is purple, and then it is like yellow as the highest rarity that we are aware of right now. But so like the items that you find also are colored like rarities. Color of Lumina we've been finding since the beginning of the game has been purple. Oh, there goes CL. But like, it's a good item. It's a strong item. It just isn't that rare, and you need a lot of them.
The 78.
Oh, I forgot to go back to the village.
Stealing the airships. But we knew we had to try, and it worked. We deserve strong leaders, not those old fools on the council hiding under the dome. Under their control, our people are condemned to a slow, inevitable extinction. Their timid half-steps achieve nothing. The answers are not in Lumiere. They are out here. Our only choice is to take matters into our own hands. Fortune favors the bold. We must forge ahead with conviction.
Yeah, I don't know how many journals I've found since I only needed the 4. And I got the 4. I think I've found 4 more after that, or maybe only 3. Also, is this lady, like, really big? Like, these people seem way bigger than, like, CL. Where'd Lune go? I think Lune and CL are about the same size, though. What's back here? Ooh, treasure. Treasure painting. Okay, one of them's over there. So we got 2 ways we could go. We could go up. And we could go down through that little crawl area. Gotta be on the lookout, though. For these shiny things. There's one. Is this a dead end? Otherwise, it appears so. Okay, so I'm guessing the last one is just through this little crawling area. Okay, we gotta climb. Oh, there it is. Ooh, a yellow item. What was the last yellow item we found? I think it was just a cosmetic. It makes some crazy noises.
Nice.
It's a new weapon for Gustav. Delarum. Okay, Gustav currently has a level 8 weapon. It's gonna be hard for him to beat a level 8 weapon right now. Does look pretty cool. But again, no skills on it. I feel like this is kind of really weird. Why would they not give essentially the main character skills on his weapons? It just kind of makes him the most boring. But I guess CL currently doesn't have skills on her weapons. But I also only have one CL weapon. Alright, I guess we're going down there to fight this dude. Is it a cutscene, or can I start the battle on my terms? Uh-oh. He's upset.
An advantage.
A new Picto? You think he's gonna... Okay, I guess we'll have to check the Picto later.
A storm is coming.
Alright, what do we got? He's got 3 shields. There's no good reason for me to skip my turn here. I could auto attack because I have the ability to get an extra energy back from auto attacking. But I think it makes the most sense to just light him on fire.
Feel the burn.
Okay, he's resistant to fire. Okay, that does a lot of damage. I think we just go... Do I just all set?
That's lucky. Careful now.
Oh, that second one. A little bit weird time, but with all of our buffs, he really doesn't hit that hard. So he's on fire. He's not close to breaking. We're just going straight back into Virtuous Stance. Can't quite Typhoon. Okay, he's weak to ice. We didn't generate any extra with you. There's not really anything you can do except just get AP, I guess.
Finesse and precision.
Okay, confident. Take 50% less damage, but can't be healed. That's interesting. Who the heck is this guy? Okay, so let's see what that other Picto was, because I didn't get to see it at all. We got confident is what we just now got. Stats are not better than any of my things, but pretty decent. Breaking counter. 50% increased break damage on counter attacking. That's not bad. That's better than Because it gives the same stats as Death Bomb, but it actually has, like, a use. So yeah, why don't I equip that instead of Death Bomb? And then we're still trying to master stuff. Everyone has something that they're trying to master at the moment. You're trying to master 2 things. You're trying to master 2 things now. We need to enter more battles. I haven't been doing that many battles. Okay, so now that he's dead, we can explore more freely. Check if there's anything else around here. Doesn't look like it. We continue. Purple item back there. Okay. Doesn't seem like we can go down. Only way is across.
We can use that.
More color of Lumina. So yeah, once we master what's it called? Energy whatever, Energizer level 1. I'm gonna make sure that every single character has that. So we might pop some more color Illuminas for that. And then also healing parry. We probably want to make sure everyone has that. This is nothing, right? Big open area. The journal there. We finish this area soon. I need to remember to get to the Gestural Village, turn in all these journals. Is that a guy? Oh! This guy has discovered that I'm here. Okay. We don't know anything about these enemies. Can I shoot these flying parts? No. Okay, I was kind of curious because in the past, it seems like there have been things to hit, but like the aim didn't change when I was aimed over them, so I kind of just wanted to test it right here. And it turns out that apparently you can shoot them. Which means that when there's one on an enemy, I probably want to make sure that my aim is off of the enemy. So I'm sure that I'm hitting the thing and not the enemy. And weirdly enough, I could just Typhoon turn 1 here. And then we could just use the following turns to recover. I forget that we're just fighting like basic enemies. I probably don't need to be that worried about it.
Let's spill some ink. Finesse and precision.
Yeah, we've made way better use out of that skill. Oh, she did finally get a weapon. Chation. And also no longer gain AP on parry, +1 AP on getting hit. That makes energizing pain. That makes tanking interesting, right? Because then you just kind of max your defense and you never parry. You know, it'd be way better if it didn't do the first part, right? Because this makes it so you have to not parry, essentially. If it didn't do the first part, like, it's kind of an actually big negative, because if you realize you can't take that damage, then you start to run into problems. But if you can take the damage and then out-heal it, then the game turns to easy mode, right? Because you no longer have to time your ability or your parries. So that's interesting. Oh, that is Dark Element, huh? Well, you know, I should have waited. Yep, it has skills. Of course it does. Sun skills always apply 10 foretell, but all damage taken is doubled. You know, that's actually not that good. Base attack gives 1 moon charge and consumes all foretell to apply burn. That's interesting. I don't know if I can accept all damage taken being doubled. I mean, I get that she has 1200 HP. 100% increased burn damage in Twilight State. I mean, for now, I'm going to keep this weapon equipped. I don't have the materials to get another weapon to 9, I think. So I think we're going to go through this area, see if we can find anything more for her. Because the first part is good, the foretell. But the double damage taken, I think, is maybe too damaging. Like, she's decently tanky, but... And we also have Energizing Start now mastered. I guess you could run Energizing Pain on her. But you don't want it with the double damage, right? I do want to master this one. Well, I want to master everything, but this one actually seems like useful, whereas some of the things like solo, fighter, who knows if I'm actually going to make use of that, unless there's a lot more duels in the game, which there have been quite a few duels, actually. But you don't actually have to master this for the duels, because you could just equip them. Although, maybe you'd have better pictos, and then just use these skills. Anyways, I don't really want to be... I want to keep both of those energizing ones. Let me check. Is there anything that you do not need? I also mastered energizing attack. Staggering attack is alright. Marking shots, you're not really doing that often. You really don't need this. Augmented first strike. So I could probably drop energizing first strike for something else. Like energizing pain, which we barely lose any HP, but we also gain some more defense. And then... I mean, I don't need Dodger at all, but... Is there better stuff I could drop here? I kind of like having that. I don't necessarily need marking shots, but it's nice to have. Especially since we're all running rewarding mark. I think I could just drop this for energizing start. Okay, now you. I mean, obviously I could just turn this off and put on energizing start 1 and then see what else I could do with my build. Because I'm just saving 10 points, right? mean, she does currently have energizing attack. So exposing attack. Well, actually, we could work on a different Picto now, huh? Energizing attack does have really good stats. I think it's time to put something else in place of critical moment. Because I don't even need critical moment as a skill. I was just using it for the crit rate, honestly. Confident. Can't be healed. That's really damaging. It's going to be hard for me to master this one. Because I really don't want it. But I might as well just master it now and get it out of the way. It gives me more stats anyways. I assume I could still be healed outside of battle. So otherwise that would be really stupid. And then Lumina's... It's a 20 cost skill? Jeez. SOS Shell might actually be good now that she can't be healed right now. But after... See, the problem is I'm still trying to use Typhoon. After I use Typhoon, I have to basic attack. So I have this, so I might as well also exposing attack at the same time. I could also empowering attack, but exposing attack is better for Mael. Staggering attack is also pretty decent. But I don't have quite enough for it. I think exposing attack is too good for me to not do that. And she's not killing that many, although she does shoot people at the beginning, and if there's an easy enemy to kill, it's nice to have dead energy. Energizing Break. Do I actually keep this one? Yeah, it's probably worth it to keep. Okay, you. I mean, you're just going to put that on right now? And if we need to change your build, we can. And then here, I mean, we're just going to turn off that, turn on that. And then see if we can get 4 more points out of something. If I got rid of staggering and augmented counter, then I could have both of them. I'm not using this anyways. Energizing Break would also work on her. And Breaker's good, but I think just an extra AP is crazy, right? Now she has both of those. Okay. Let's go get this.
Lizette, 56th. In my youth, I mistook drama for passion. Simone helped me understand the difference. Opened my eyes to an entirely different way to experience the world. How can she be gone? How? How could they so callously, so nonchalantly destroy such a beautiful soul? Vile. Vile, vile! They just killed her, like she was a worthless Nevron. Those cold-blooded, treacherous, despicable parasites.
Who's she talking about?
But my trap worked. We caught one of those white-haired bastards. She looks human, but I know she's a monster.
Is this the masked girl, maybe?
She refuses to speak, but I'll make her talk, and then I will feed her to a Nevron. and the paintress can take me. I don't care. Nothing matters. I will have justice.
I mean, maybe they managed to catch the masked girl? And maybe that's how she became the masked girl, because her face seems pretty messed up, so maybe they, like, tortured her or burned her or something like that. But she ended up living. So what's up there? Oh, it's one of those where I can activate it and lower down the rope. Gotcha. So this is where I came from. All the effects that go off when I start combat. So what's my strategy with Lune? Lune has 1 less AP than everyone else right now. If I get enough AP, actually even with 2 more, I still wouldn't be able to Typhoon turn 1 unless I got my ice skills to cost less. But yeah, if I had a thing that made my ice skills cost 1 less and I found Energizing Start 2, then I could Typhoon turn 1. Okay, we're not making a whole lot of progress. I was hoping to get a mark there so I could get some extra energy back, but...
Feel the burn.
What's the best play? You think I could one-shot someone with Clair Fury? Find out. Yes. Well, it's gonna be close. Yeah, it did just barely one-shot. I think that crit might have mattered. But she has a decent crit chance. I didn't see how many of the crits she got, but... Anyway, so now we just have you left. I think I just intervention. Because she has so much AP. Actually, I could just do this again. Okay, yeah, the crit must have mattered, because I think I crit twice that time. So I just mastered Powerful Revive. I think Powerful Revive had really good stats on it, right? Yeah, Powerful Revive has really good stat. It's not necessarily great as Illumina, but its stats are insane. We're starting to get, like, way too many things. I really don't want to give up 54 speed. So I guess we'll sit on it. You think we can go down there somehow? No. Ooh.
Useful.
Color of Lumina. So how do we get to that side path? I guess we climb. That's a terrible noise, jeez. Okay, we can also grapple over that. This seems like the main path, where we're probably gonna find Flurry. So they don't do, like, the yellow paint thing, but the rocks that they want you to climb are, like, a little bit noticeable.
go.
Okay, I hit it. Oh, jeez. Did that guy have a shield? I didn't even notice that he had a shield. You think I kill with one more hit? Oh, he is flying, I think. So I have to. That's funny. It ended the aim, but I could still aim because I now got mana back. Or AP back. What should I do here? Is there a point for me to light him on fire? I could almost just skip my turn, but I get defenseless. Actually, yeah, I get defenseless out of this, so then it'll be crazy. Like, I'll get way more than my full AP bar, but I'll also get a second turn. So I did that because Lune got an extra AP, applied defenseless, and now we can do this and actually breaking rules with the if defenseless play a second turn. It almost just straight up killed this guy, actually. Wait, really? Lune is 23 XP away from leveling? Okay, we got healing parry. But people haven't been leveling up that quickly in this area, so I doubt we actually have the Lumina points to do that. If this isn't getting me over there, is it? Maybe we'll leave through that way or something?
Nice.
Picto, play first. First strike. Is this just how I can control who gets to go first on my team? Got high stats. I mean, the question is like, do I want CL to go first? CL going first is really good if I don't want to use intervention turn 1. If I do want to use intervention turn 1, then it's not as good. Need to hurry up and master that. Because it'd be fine to just give it to her to master, because it's the same stats. You were getting Pictos faster than I can master them. Mostly because I'm trying to only have like one useless or less useful skill at a time. We'll keep it in mind. That'll probably be the next thing that I want to master. Just because it'll be good to actually have control of who's going first. So I'm not seeing any way that I can get over there from here. Surely you're not supposed to do this, right? Oh, geez, how did I don't think it would have let me further. Oh, it, like, flings you out when you're under that rock. I don't think there's any way to get onto that next part. It's close, but this doesn't seem like the correct way to do that. Yeah. So then it must be later on that we get there somehow. It seems like there's a merchant up there. Well, we'll keep moving for now. Try and keep it in mind, but we are getting close to wrapping up here. I just don't want to forget that. Oh, it's another one of the kids. Can I get in here? No. There's a flag.
We can use that.
Roma. I mean, it seems like we're gonna have to get all the way to like the end of this area first, right? Because that loops all the way around. I know you. What do you mean you know us? I've seen you countless times, yet I've never grasped your essence. You are not from here. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so there's two paths. I assume this one's gonna loop all the way back, and that will probably be the main path. Oh, it's that guy that we saw earlier. Who, like, flew across the screen. Let's try and do this loop around part right now. That way we won't forget. We'll see. We're probably gonna run out.
Shrine to the paintress.
The paintress destroyed our world, and someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
Does anyone actually know that this is... Like, I've been saying this from the beginning. I don't feel like it's actually the paintress's fault. And also, like, even if she is the one...
Perfect.
Ooh, an energy tint. Even if she is the one...
Cathartic.
Oh.
If you're all done, we should really get going.
I didn't realize I could even break that. Even if she is the one, like, doing the Gomage thing... How could we possibly know that she's doing everything else as well, right? Like, we don't know for sure that she destroyed the world first before... painting the numbers. Everyone seems to say that she also painted a lot of the creatures here. I wonder if something's gonna happen because I destroyed this, or if it was just for show. But yeah, like Sophie was saying in the beginning, somehow you have to feel sorry for her. Because it's not like people can see her at all times, right? She never does anything, as far as we can tell. Oh, it's this guy again. There was another one of you the other direction. But she, like, never does anything as far as I know. She doesn't go anywhere. So, like, when did she do all this stuff, supposedly? Like, paint all these people and such? Okay, what am I doing here? Am I just burning, or am I applying defenseless and going for a one-shot? I think I'm honestly better off just applying defenseless. He resists fire. Sets me up for a typhoon next turn as well. And now what I can do is I could Flurry Fury and then Intervention and Per Se right after that. Okay, Not even relevant. Okay, breaking counter mastered. Which one was breaking counter? You. Breaking counter, I was kind of just doing it for... Oh, actually the ability's kind of good. Oh. Menu's a little bit awkward to navigate now because there's so much stuff on it. Do I really want to lose a little bit of stats just to start mastering this? I also don't want her to go first. So actually, no, I can't do that. Because I do not want her to be going first. Is there anything else that I should start working on? I kind of don't want her to have bad stats, right? So... And she already has both energizing starts. So unless it's a Picto that has good stats, I don't want her to have it. I did master healing parry. I think that was it's a 5. Okay, that's gonna take a little bit. I thought it was a 3 for some reason. Yeah, I don't have a good Picto that I can give her. There's a guy right there, huh? Alright, let's try and finish up this little side part of the area. At least. Keep getting distracted, but... Another journal, huh?
Lucille of the 50th. Our beautiful wheel.
A lot of expeditions
Wedged
made
upon
it
the
here.
rocks. A casualty of the massive serpent of the sea. But even shattered, its presence is still comforting. Adrian and Gabriel are doing their best to sustain morale, but with no food, no clean water, no way to fix the wheel, our fate is quite clear. No, to me at least. But I have no desire to hold back the hopes of others.
Wait, they
Perhaps.
did use the wheel to travel around?
Perhaps we will find a way back. Still, these moments of quiet, sitting on the beach, are also a source of contentment. All our lives we've been running, trying to outrace time, trying to reach an unreachable goal. And now we can finally rest. At least we got to see some of the wonders of this world. Even the serpent, cool as it is a deadly elegance that is mesmerizing.
So there's a scary serpent, huh?
No. What other marvels might we have seen had we been able to keep rolling? I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up outside the dome. Perhaps even live amongst the Nevrons. Could we have achieved a form of peace? Or even prospered alongside them?
So I thought when Gustav said that they used the wheel to travel around, I thought it was just a joke. But either Ciel or Lune did say something about him knowing history. Which I also thought was a joke, but he would know if they did that, right? Because that would probably be something that was recorded.
Great.
Some chroma. I guess. I mean, there's just more chroma down there. I don't know if this is gonna throw me. Okay, it threw me just straight here.
Great.
More chroma. How much chroma do we have? We almost have 60k now. I probably just, whenever I see something now, should just start buying it, unless things start getting really expensive. I guess maybe Resplendent Chroma Catalysts might be really expensive, because we haven't seen a single one yet. Fight you. Great scene right there of a rock.
A storm is coming.
So honestly, just like going for a basic attack. It's kind of good with the defenseless. And then I just do this with my first attack. Because this one's the highest damage. And then I just intervention. And the... Oh! Wait, I used rush? I guess it worked out, but I meant to use intervention. That didn't kill. Oh, there was a jump. Well, I guess I'm gonna Typhoon.
The eternity of ice.
Here's your card.
It doesn't really matter what I do. This guy's got 1 HP.
Take down their shields.
Oh, I didn't even have the chance to activate the ability. It killed him before. Okay, we got Energizing Pain. And we learned Confident, so now I can get rid of Confident. I really don't want to have Confident equipped. And we could go straight to first. Oh, that's the bad thing about going from the bottom. So we could put First Strike on now. Confident might have a use, but it doesn't work with my strategy too well. Because I am trying to heal with Lune. Everyone only has like 1 Lumina. What else did we master? We mastered Energizing Pain. I think I don't really want you to not be able to get AP on parry. So she's the one who can kind of like master these. Solo fighter is just going to be really OP if we ever have to duel. So we should start with that one. Solo fighter's only a 1 cost? Maybe all of these solo things are like super low cost. Alright, so where exactly? We came from over there. We also went over there. There's an item up there. I don't know how to get up there, but I guess we'll figure it out after we fight this guy. Ooh.
Foam was flowing.
That's a lot. I think I'd go for this first. You really got to be precise. It's not that easy with a controller to hit all that. Do you both have shields? You do. Okay, this is awkward because I can only defenseless one of them, but I guess I could break both of their shields. Well, we'll at least start by getting another turn. And that might just kill this guy. Yeah, okay, so that just killed him. And we should probably just do it again. This might not kill, but then we can just intervention and kill. Actually, that's kind of a bad idea because we do get stanceless from that. I mean, it's still probably best to just intervention. Because I'm not confident CL can kill with anything. Whereas I think it's stanceless we might be able to kill with this Flurry Fury. It's not a lot of damage, but it was enough. Okay, so there's an item up here. I think it was a blue item. Oh, there's also a purple item over here.
Great.
Now we're above here. Okay, yep. Saw that. Yeah, I think I saw a blue item right here. Is there not a blue item here? Maybe it's on the other side of this rock. Ah, there we are.
Great.
A new Picto. Apply powerful when falling below 50% health. That's not bad, but it's probably not going to be used. It could be good with that one ability where you can't heal, but you take 50% less damage. The SOS things would both probably be decent with that. Because we already had SOS Shell from a long time ago. Oh, don't accidentally fall. Seems like we might be able to land on that, but I don't want to take that chance. This is going to be a long way to get back. Oh, maybe I should try it. We go there. Quite a long path to get all the way around there, huh? Let me try it. I doubt it's gonna work. Yeah, it doesn't actually work. Okay. Because I couldn't actually see if you could maybe get in. Like maybe one of the windows was open or a door was open, but...
What have we here?
There's a flag over here? Wasn't really expecting there to be a flag over here. I guess that makes more sense as to why there's a openable shortcut. Okay, so this area is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be, huh? It also appears that there's another chest somewhere. Because that part we would shoot for a chest. So I think we're gonna have to take a break here because I didn't expect there to be a whole area back here. Like, we're gonna have to fight all these guys and stuff, and it's gonna take just a while. So we'll go ahead, rest. Oh, right, I found another blue potion. I was like, I didn't use a blue potion. So we have the Paintress Shrine that we need to go back to as well. And then maybe the Paintress Shrine was the optional path. Should I go over there really quick? Because it's starting to seem like that might have been the optional path. Okay, like I said, we're going for at least 60. Mostly, I want to level up Mayel now that she has 60 and see if it keeps going down to like less than 9 per 3 or if it maybe goes back up. Because as we saw, like, things at the beginning give you less than later. Although this might is giving 8, I swear might used to give like 2 or 3. Maybe it scales based off of how strong your weapon is? Because it doesn't actually have any might scaling. But it's giving 8 here. Anyways. Okay. I don't think we can learn any skills. You need 5 more. I don't know what I'm doing with you at the moment, but you don't have a lot of points anyways. And you need... I don't know which one we're going for. If we're going for delaying or not. We'll have to think about that one a little bit harder. She can only buy like one skill that I don't really want that much anyways. Let's go back here really quick. And check that other path. There was a guy there. I thought it was the main path, but I guess now it feels like it's probably not. I just want to make sure that all side paths are taken care of, so next time we only have to move forward. Because it's going to be like a week before I get to play again. Yeah, this is just a side area. Okay. It's really interesting now that we have Lune set up like this, that we can just get her to 8 by just basic attacking once and apply defenseless. And then immediately set up for a Typhoon. So it works on weak enemies and it works on strong enemies. Because now like that guy's set up to be one shot. After I one shot this guy. And now I can just kind of intervention. And I mean, I could use that skill again. Actually, yeah, why not just use that skill again? Okay, solo fighter mastered. I should also make sure I change that because surely I'm not going to remember. Ooh, an extra healing thing. Is this not a part of the mansion? Okay, yeah, I think this is just a dead end. So, now we know where to go to keep moving forward. We didn't get to go back to the village. Let's... So, is this give 9? Okay, it keeps giving 9. But like I said, I should probably look at some other things. Getting like 9 defense and 1% crit would be pretty decent. Or getting 2% crit and 6 speed could also be decent. But I kind of want to do this because it has a good scaling with my weapon. And maybe we go for like... I like to like set goals. Makes it easier for the future. Maybe we go for like 30. We'll start with like 15 is probably a pretty good number to go for. And then we'll evaluate if we're getting diminishing returns or if we want to invest in a different skill, like maybe more luck or something. But this at least gets us crit rate, defense, attack power. But we're missing out on speed from it. And then I know she needs more skill points, but I hate that there's a little light up thing that's like, hey, okay, we're gonna teleport. Yeah, we did get an extra healing potion, and then we're gonna make sure we change that Picto out. We don't need a solo carry Picto in the team. Oh, wait. Did she actually get... How is she hurt? Whatever, I'm gonna rest. I don't know how she lost 20 HP. Because I didn't buff my HP anyway, right? Okay, who had that? You had the solo fighter Picto. I probably could just master that. I really wish there was a not mastered section. Looks like I think everything down here is mastered. Equipped, favorites, health, defense. Yeah, I mean, like, they have, like, everything you could want except for a not mastered section. Gain shell if fighting alone. And powerful if fighting alone. Yeah, I just want to get these out of the way real quick. And her stats won't change at all if I do these. That one's 3, so I guess they don't all cost 1. I kind of expected them to all be cheap. But I guess you don't want them to be too cheap. Because, like, they're useless in other scenarios. But in scenarios where they're actually useful, they're very powerful. So, probably, like, if you're doing duels, which... Hopefully we haven't finished all the duel sections in the game. But you would just equip all of them, right? You would just equip all of them with really good pictos and really good stats on them. And then you just become, like, very powerful. And then do you have Energizing Start 1? Yes, you do. Okay. Solo Fighter, no reason to equip that. Is there anything I'm looking for? Because I really don't need Dodger, so I could pick up a 3. Energizer, you can't break at the moment, so that's pointless. And it's not really anything. I guess just breaking counters probably the best thing for her. So we'd rather have her get closer to someone else being able to break. Does she already have? Yeah, she has Healing Parry equipped right now. I mean, it kind of, like, dead energy doesn't really matter on her, because when is she ever killing anything? It's Lune and Mael. Like, Lune is killing people at the start if they're easy and flying. But she's almost never killing anybody. Because she's just passing her turn on to Mael to kill them instead. Maybe dead energy's not the play for her. Which opens up some 5 costs. Is there any 5 cost that matters? Augmented, no. There's nothing, huh? There's just literally nothing. Yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, energizing attack is probably a nice one to have, but it's too expensive. Just take the dead energy back and then put that on. Anyone else have a lot of points? Oh, you should, if you're just going to have one extra, you might as well just have staggering attack. And then you... I mean, I constantly use you if they offer a duel, so maybe I should just have Solo Fighter on. If we're just running around and I'm not paying attention, then Solo Fighter will be very good. And we can always unequip it once we get to a point where something more valuable is available. Like Healing Parry. Is there anything I want to drop for Healing Parry? Like maybe Critical Burn? Oh, I should... Hold on. I need to make sure I favorite. Like, this needs to be favorited for sure. This needs to be favorited. Healing Parry should be favorited. All the new stuff that we've gotten today should be favorited. That's good, obviously. Breaker, I think, should be favorited. Not everyone's going to use it, but it's one of the, like, really good ones. Energizing Attack should be favorited. Exposing Attack should be favorited. Honestly, Staggering Attack probably as well. I know I'm favoriting a lot of stuff, but I think there's a lot of good stuff. Breaking Counter, maybe. Nah, I think... I mean, the thing about Breaking Counter is everyone's gonna use it, right? Like, as long as I'm counter-attacking... Because I'm always trying to counter-attack. So just doing more break on it is probably a good thing to remember to put on. But yeah, we're not burning as much, especially now that I'm trying to go into Typhoon. So critical burn is not as necessary. I feel like I'd rather just have Healing Parry. It's such a small amount, but I assume it counts like every parry. Like if he does a 3-hit combo, I assume then I heal 9% by parry them all. So. Did I get Healing Parry for you? I did not. I might as well drop Critical Burn for you too. And Healing Parry. And did I end up equipping Solo Fighter? I did. It's fine. Whatever. I just need to remember that I have, like, essentially a wasted point. Actually, I'm going to take it off. I think it's a bad idea for me to just have this on for no reason. Because I can always just redo a fight. Like, if a fight is slightly too hard, I could just restart it and make sure I equip something like that. Okay. I think we're all set. We know where we're going next. A new area to explore. We didn't actually find the pet rock, but at least after a while we made it to the area where we can look for the pet rock. We still need to go to the village to turn in the journals, which we probably will get multiple rewards now because we found, after the 4, we found so many others as well. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm still liking this game a lot. I love just like all the mechanics, right? Like the parrying, very skill intensive to figuring out all the timings and stuff. And then the theory crafting with the Pictos and the Luminas and how much the Luminas cost. And the stat building, even though my stats have been everyone gets agility. But we might disperse a little bit now that we're reaching like 60 agility and getting diminishing returns. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.